Students, this video is designed to help you figure out how to write a works cited. After you've completed your works cited practice, you should be watching this video to make sure that you did it correctly. First of all, make sure you're using your planner. It's a great resource on pages 130 and 131. Pardon. Moving on. One thing I want you to notice here is you should have put ED for editor. Notice that this is not the author, it is the editor, so you need to put comma ED. Notice that Research for Dummies, the title of the book, is in italics. Some of you may have put Boston, Massachusetts, because that's what I put up here. However, it asks for the city of publication, not the city and state. You have colon, Penguin Books, the publisher, comma, year of the copyright, period, and then it also asks in your planner for you to write print. Remember, some books are online, so you want to make sure that you indicate that this is a printed book. Notice it also ends in a period. Moving down to the online magazine or journal, if you happen to have an author or editor who has more than one first name, or they have a middle name, you put the last name, comma, and then their first name in the correct order, for instance, Betty Sue, period. Notice next we put research like a pro in quotations. The period goes inside the quotations. Moving on, School for Fools is the magazine. Notice there is no punctuation between that and the date of publication. Make sure you abbreviate, period, and then the date. Here I did not have any page number, so I'm not going to put a colon in page number. I'm going to move straight on to the database, which is Inspire. It is in italics. After that, please indicate it was on the web and then put the date. The day goes first, followed by the month, abbreviated, period, then the year, period. Because I do not have a URL, I skip it. Finally, we have a website. On the website, we have no author, so we skip straight to the title of the article, Reading is Cool. Again, the period is inside the quotation marks. After that, we have to do the name of the website in italics. Please put a period, then web period. After that, please put your date. The other thing I want you to notice is we put carets on each side of the website. There's a period at the very end, and you must remove the hyperlink. Right-click, then click on Remove Hyperlink, and it will go away for you. That should help you organize all of your information. I put videos online because if you only knew how many times I have to repeat myself. I can imagine. It's like, watch the video again. So anyway, thank you. All right. Moving on, after you've organized your information for your works cited, you need to actually create your works cited page. Here I've done this. I want you to note that I've gone and made my margins 1 inch. If you don't know how to do this, please watch the video about how to format your research paper. After that, we center the words works cited. It is in size 12 font, it is in Times New Roman, it is not in bold, and it is centered. After that, please hit enter twice. What I'd like for you to do is just copy and paste what you've done on this page into your works cited document, which I have already done. Notice that my whole document is single spaced. Once you've copied these entries into your works cited, you need to put them in alphabetical order. You alphabetize them by the first letter of the entry. Notice I've moved Hatcher. Continuing on, remember each entry ends in a period. After that, you need to complete your indentions. Now, what you need to do first is go to View, click on Ruler, and that way you can see this ruler up at the top. Now my computer, if I put my cursor next to August and hit tab, it automatically does the tab for me. Many of you, though, will hit tab and it will look like this. And let me go back so I'll try and make it look like your computer. What will happen for you is when you hit tab up here, you'll hit tab and it'll do this to you. They'll both go in. So what you need to do is go back up to your ruler, put your clicker next to the top line, grab this top arrow, it says first line indent, and you're going to drag it all the way back to where the blue meets the white. And now you have it indented properly. You need to make sure this is done for each line. Now, some of you will also have your hyperlinks come back. Make sure you've removed them. For the sake of learning, let's pretend that this website, this entry continues on and on and on. Notice, you must have any lines under the first line indented. And of course, each entry ends in a period. Moving down to the bottom, make sure you have your name. What you need to do is go just to the bottom. If you know how to do a footer, that's fine. Go back to home and hit write justified, and then type your name. Make sure you have no hyperlinks, everything is punctuated properly, Times New Roman font, and no bold. Happy work citing!